What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video of my journey learning Forex trading. Almost forgot the title then. My journey learning Forex trading. So I don't know what week we're on now, but it's been a fair few weeks that I've been doing it. So yeah, well, another week we can have a look at the trades that I looked at last week, how they played out, and the ones I missed because I didn't keep a close enough eye on the markets and I didn't set reminders. But also the one trade that's currently running and the trades for this upcoming week. So it's currently a Sunday night, the 8th at 20 past 11. So the markets have been open just over an hour. So they're currently running now. One is looking okay that I'm in, but it's currently in drawdown. And the couple that I'm looking at as well is playing out how I was hoping for. So I'm going to keep my eye on that one over the next couple of hours whilst I'm filming this and doing some more learning. So I'm going to learn a little bit more because there's a website which I've been using, I've started to use as like another way of another different view on learning Forex trading, apart from the videos I've already watched and the stuff I've been reading. So I'll mention that a little bit later on. But yeah, it's been a slow week, but I feel like that was mainly because of me missing two trades, because I didn't keep my eye on the market and I didn't set a reminder. So guess what I'm going to be doing from now on? Setting reminders and setting alerts if the market or price hits a certain level, then it'll alert me and I'll be able to get in and take a look whether I do want to enter the trade or not. So yeah, because of that cost me two trades which would have both hit profit straight away last week. So it's frustrating because it's another opportunity of showing that what I had in mind and how I was expecting it to play out would have been right. However, it didn't, but I will show those later on anyway, so don't worry, we'll get through those as well. Just looking at the one that's currently running, like I say, it's currently in drawdown or drawback, whatever you want to say, but it is slowly going back up, so hopefully that'll pick itself back up and go to the upside as we have predicted. But yeah, a lot to go through. I also want to talk about strategies as well, because I've been looking at a lot of videos trying to work out what strategy is best. How is it best to have a strategy, or how to set a strategy out so that you can follow it in the best way and is what works best for me, and how I'm learning trading. Personally, with what I'm doing at the moment, I'm not sure if I'm finding the most perfect setups. Obviously, I know we had that loss last week, which hit hard because I thought it was going to play out as a perfect head and shoulders reversal pattern, but it didn't play out how I was expecting it to. But obviously, we're not going to win all of them, and that's just life in trading as it appears, with watching people, but also then watching people and seeing what they're doing, and listening to how they take their trades and their sort of strategies that they try and follow. So yeah, I've been really looking into what strategy I think is best and how I can maybe tweak what I've been doing or actually get a set strategy in place, which I feel is best for me for the future. But also as well, I've been looking into, I want to start tracking and testing everything. So I do a little bit of testing, but probably not as much as I should. But I definitely want to start tracking trades, tests, etc. So I've got a record of how it looked previously and how it's played out in the past. For obviously upcoming trades I can go back and look at, or it's also a way of testing as well, isn't it, to keep track record. You've then got proof if it works, if it doesn't work. So yeah, that's something else I want to look at. And then also what I said about the education side, what I've been learning, this website, which appears to be good, it's just another way of listening to or watching a different view on trading or a different way of learning Forex trading. So yeah, lots to go over. So I feel like we should go straight into the charts and have a look at the couple of trades we've got going, so you guys can see the full transparency of everything that's going on, and then we'll go through the other bits a bit later on. But yeah, let's go there and then we'll go through everything else in a moment. Right, so here we are back on TradingView, as we are every week, and what we've got here is the trade that I'm currently in, and as you can see, plain as day on the day time frame, we've got, let me just put that back, we have got a lovely head and shoulders pattern to the upside. This is an upside down head and shoulders, but same principle works on the other side, reversal pattern. And as you can see, we've come down, hit this area of interest, come back up, back down below again, and then we've risen back up again to a new higher low, and then to a new higher high. So I entered trade in here, which did have a bit of pullback, but it hasn't hit the stop loss. So, and then obviously today we've got the new candlestick, which is currently in green, so hopefully this is going to now push to the upside. So I'll just have a look at the 4 hour time, so you can still see it there, look, comes down, retests, back down lower to then retest again for not coming as low and pushing up. So you can see right here where I got in the trade, and then obviously went straight up. I thought it was going to straight up straight away, but it didn't. It come back down, which did not too far from the stop loss, but not close enough. I have set the stop loss just below. Probably won't show it quite on here, but just below this area of interest here. So hopefully it doesn't come as low as that, and we'll push back up. So, but yeah, you can see it come down and it started to push back up again. So hopefully that will now push up to hit take profit over the next couple of days. But so we'll wait and see what that one plays out. So that's the trade we're currently running at the moment. Do you know what? I'll show you whilst we're here. There you are, just running there. So it's currently still in negative, but we set and forget, leave it as it is, and hopefully it plays out and hits take profit. If it doesn't, then we need to work out why and look into this to see why it has come down and hit the stop loss. Yeah, that's the currently one that we're looking at now, that we're in now. Let's have a look at the ones for this upcoming week. So here we have, yeah, this is my most favourable for this week. As long as it plays out how I'm hoping, this one I'll definitely be getting in as well. So it's actually already started to do what I wanted it to do. So as you can see, we're in let's just zoom out a little bit, we're in a downtrend. Has tried to break above, but it's come back down again. Sort of leveled out of this area here before then breaking down below and creating new lower lows and new lower highs, which you can see here, and new lower high there, and now a new lower low here. So I'll just mark that one there, a new lower high, to then come up to this previous area, which has, if I go all the way across, previously tested there and there as well. So it is an area which has been used before. So let's just see. That's what I mean. I'm gonna probably watch this over the next, what is it, 11:30 hour to 2 hours maybe. See where this 4 hour candle closes. But I'm hoping that it'll come up, resist off this line, and then push down to the downside, which then obviously I'll enter here before it pushes down further. So again, if it breaks above this and pushes higher, as long as it doesn't obviously come as high as the previous high, then I still may get into it. But I'm probably will be more hesitant to get into it because obviously I don't want it to push up. But yeah, we've had a look, and it is the downward trend on the day, 4 hour and 1 hour time frame. So you've got what, 3 out of 4 there, because I also look at the 30 minutes and 45 minutes as well. But I think at the time I looked, it was obviously an uptrend because it's pushing back up. But yeah, we're looking at this as a downtrend. 3 out of 4, I'll take that. So I'm hoping that it'll test off this and reject off it and then push back down to the downside, which then will enter the trade. So that's definitely one that we're going to be looking at tomorrow. Then that's not one yet. I don't want to go through yet. Neither's that one. We've still got this one playing out. Let's go to the day time frame, which you've seen for the last couple of weeks now. A big head and shoulders, which has taken, well, months. This started back in July, but it is coming down slowly back down to the downside to this area of support. So we will see what happens if it does come all the way down and breaks through. Then you could even I suppose we could have took a trade on this, ride it all the way down. Maybe that's what some professional traders will do. But I do want to see that it's going to come all the way down and then retest and go up. I suppose you could say we could look at the 4 hour time frame and ride it down with the price action sort of trading, in terms of it coming down, new lower low, new lower high, new lower low, new lower high, and ride it all the way down that way and get several trades out of it. But I think because of it's such a large head and shoulders, I'm not sure if this will come all the way down. I don't know, it's uncertainty of probably inexperience and knowledge of trading, so I don't want to take risks on this because it could easily just push straight back up again, which then obviously would be out of pocket. So yeah, there's that one still sat there waiting, and then there's also this one, which is the potential continuation of a bullish flag. So you see we've come up steep and then we've kept in this area, creating a flag before hopefully we will get a push to the upside. So that's that's what we're waiting for right there. And I'll show you a couple of examples, which one's similar to this, and was perfect, played out exactly the same, and was waiting for it to drop and it didn't. But we'll have a look at that in a sec, because like I say, there's 2 trades this last week which I missed and played out exactly as we would have expected. So look at this one. Oh, there is this one as well, which we're waiting. So we've got this area of interest, which it keeps bouncing off area of support and an area of rejection. As you can see, it's tested a couple of times, top and bottom. So I'm going to see if we've got a double top situation here, or if it's going to break above or below. So I've got this in here because I thought it may go all the way to the top and come back down, but it hasn't. So I'm going to see if it breaks through and see then what happens. For the minute, it's just a bullish rectangle. So like I say, I'm not 100% sure on this one. This is a patience on this one and waiting game of seeing which way it's going to go, if it's going to push higher, if it's going to push lower, and then probably hitting it from there. But I also did notice with this one, although it's slightly out, we've got head and shoulder, a double tops here. How I didn't see this, I don't know, but a lovely double tops, which then you could have easily have rode this all the way down in a trade and made decent money on that one. So yeah, right, let's go back to the top and look at the couple of trades which we missed. So this is the first. So we've got the British pound, Canadian dollar, and as you see, I even put this in waiting for it to happen before, like, ready to buy. And let's just go to the 4 hour, see if we can see it slightly better. So we basically had high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, going up and up and up. And I was waiting for it to break through, retest here, which you can see, and then push to the upside. And it did exactly that, which was all, Thursday and Friday. And I missed it. Simple as that. Not setting reminders or alerts to tell me, and not checking the markets when I should have. So as soon as this pushed up, I suppose I could have taken it again when it come back down slightly, but I don't want to get into trades when I've missed out already. FOMO, and then the potential of it reversing back down. So yeah, I called this last week, I think, and yeah, it was settled really nice. This area of support, it bounced off, broke through, bounced off, pushed up, and hit take profits. Yeah, that one that was frustrating there, but nothing we can do about it. What have we got here? Oh yeah, there's another one. So actually, there was a few that I missed. This is quite embarrassing, really. But yeah, double tops situation. Waiting for it to break through. As you can see, waiting for price breakthrough support line, which it did. And I just, completely missed it again. And it's decided to drop down exactly what I thought it was going to do, and I missed it. So again, not keeping an eye on the markets. No, not that one. Not that one. And this one. Can't remember if this one was last week or not. No. So yeah, this is another one. So here's a bullish flag, which I mentioned earlier. Played out exactly how I expected. Stayed within these two lines, creating a flag, and broke up. I was waiting for it to not come as low as the previous low, which is why the line's there. I'm waiting for it to push up, and it did, and I completely missed it. So when did I miss it? So I would have missed it, Tuesday, Wednesday, completely missed it, and it pushed up lovely. That would have. Let's just have a look at that long position. Say you got it after this potential, there. Let's just say, I mean, you could have had an easy 1 to 3 there. I don't know how your stop loss would be to the last highest low. Sorry. So yeah, you could have had an easy 1 to 3 there in the space of 3 days. Just silly mistakes, not keeping an eye on the markets when I should be. Thing is, sometimes when with working 9 to 5 or I do 6:30 till 3, I don't get opportunity to look at in the morning because obviously I get up, go to work, and then by the time the afternoon, like something like this, they'll have already played out and you've missed them. There's no going back, there's no jumping in when they've already started. So yeah, I mean, you could get in and just hope, but then I think you're then taking a bigger risk because you've missed the entry point which you should be looking out for. So yeah, I'm not happy with those, to be honest with you, at all, because, let's be honest, I've missed out on 3-4 really, really, really good trades there, which played out exactly as I planned, and was hoping for them to play out, and then I've gone and missed them and not been able to get the profit out of them that I would have. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, and but there's nothing we can do about it. We've just got to move in now. I'm gonna take precautions and make sure that I set either reminders or I'll keep an eye on the market. So like, for instance, this one, which I'm looking for, I'm going to make sure before I go to bed, whatever time it may be, normally like 1, 2 in the morning, something like that. 'Cause unfortunately, I find like at night, like now, this is going to sound really psycho, but I have a Red Bull to keep me awake. and I will just go late into the night working, learning, taking notes, looking at the charts. So I'll probably, whenever this, maybe even 2 o'clock in the morning, when this candle closes, I'll set a reminder to see if it drops back below a certain price. Then I will obviously look to enter the trade. But by that time, if I don't go to sleep till around 2ish, it's only another 4-hour candle before 6. So, which then I'm getting up at 6 anyway. So, not really missing too much. Yeah, sometimes I do run on 4 or 5 hours sleep, which is not good. But yeah, it's just got to be done. I'd rather get it done now and suffer with my sleeping and be able to live a nice life later on. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at the moment. Hopefully these will play out as well. Again, as I always say, go to my Instagram, go give it a follow. I do update everything on there, so you'll see like the trades that I'm in, and when they either hit a stop loss or take profit as well. And I'm going to try and start posting a little bit more on there, but it's hard. A lot of these like trading people on Instagram, they're always flashing the cars, which I haven't got that yet. So it's kind of hard to do that, because a lot of people would follow these people because they're showing off their lavish lifestyle, which is great. It's motivational, shall we say, sometimes, because it makes you think what is capable. But I haven't got there yet. Nowhere near there yet. A million miles away from there yet. So I can't do that. So it's hard to think of what I can post, but I've just got to try and find a way around what to post, especially with what I'm learning as well and trying to learn. So it's finding time amongst working, going to the gym, walking my 2 dogs, looking after a house, and etc, etc. So yeah, it's busy, but I like it because it keeps me occupied and could potentially become something good. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment with the trades. Before I go off topic, the other thing I wanted to show you was this is what I wanted to show you. This is called baby pips. So it's basically, you can use it for a number of different things, which basically it says across the top, which you can see there. So you've got your analysis, news, any news that's trending for trading, which I suppose you could say could affect the markets maybe. Then you've got trading, learning Forex, learning crypto, forums, calendars, tools. So yeah, this is where I've watched a video and I've read somewhere as well, which basically said to have a look at this if you're wanting to learn, as it gives you like a different view on it. And also because there is tools like the gain and loss calculator, pit value calculator, and position size calculator, which are also valuable. But for me, I've been looking at, wait for it to load, and we're back. This, so yeah, I haven't signed in, but you've got these how to train Forex, and it basically gives you like a rundown of each like videos on each different topic. Yeah, there's 11 courses, so it's basically just another way of learning. I suppose it's like a bit of a uni way, innit? I'm not a fan of uni, but a uni way of a school way of learning, which is different. So obviously I've just been watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, and reading about stuff, which is okay. Don't get me wrong, I've learned a lot about Forex trading, especially the basics, by doing that. So if you do that right now, I'd still carry on with it because it's not bad. But sometimes I feel like, especially with YouTube, I feel like the videos on YouTube are limited because a lot of them do the same things. So if you Google how to train Forex, then it comes up with, here's 3 proven swing trading patterns, strategies, or here's 3 day trading strategies. And then it'll say, for instance, this strategy made me £10,000 or whatever, and you will go and see them and you'll watch them videos, but a lot of them are the same. You know, a five-step beginner course to learning Forex, and then there's like 10 videos, probably more, all on how to start trading Forex, saying the exact same stuff. You know, what is Forex, what's pip, what do the candles do, what are candle patterns. So there's a lot of repetitive stuff, which is fine because it gives you, each video gives you a different perspective from that person, especially with the trading strategies. I definitely think that if you watch a couple of different people's trading strategies, it gives you different insights into how they trade or how their trading strategies work, which is good, because I definitely think I've picked up on a couple where I'm like, okay, maybe I prefer how they're doing it to how I've been watching recently and how I've been doing it recently. So that's definitely still okay. But this, like I said, this is just like a different way of doing it, and there's still videos, still write everything down. It's like a step-by-step way of doing it, which I think is very, very good. So yeah, have a look at that, because it's definitely worth looking at. And like I say, it's got all the different tools as well, as you can see. So it's just a different way of learning and being able to look at other stuff within Forex trading. So I definitely keep an eye on that and have a look at that as well. There's another way of learning. Again, it's just it's trying to find ways, because we're doing it, or I'm doing it, this journey in a way of without having to spend loads of money and without having to pay a guru, shall we say, or a course. It is harder because you've not got someone necessarily saying, oh, this is how I do it, so copy it and you'll make money. But it means that instead of you learning that person's specific way of trading Forex, you're learning several. So you're getting a broader education, shall we say, of learning Forex. It's sort of like with Britain, the UK, and being in the EU and not being in the EU. So I said, let's go political. But when we was in the EU, we could only trade with 14% of the world, which was Europe. And then when we came out, we could trade with 100% of the world. So you see what I'm trying to say? If you're with a course and you're like the UK, you can only trade, or you only learn, let's say, because if you're getting, like, I suppose you could still learn other ways, but if you're paying £1,500, to £2,000 to get a course, you're going to learn that way, or you're going to only learn that way because you've paid for it. You're not going to then go and learn someone else's way at the same time. So yeah, you're then restricted. You're restricting yourself. You're not restricted because you can still go do it, but you're going to subconsciously restrict yourself to learning that way only. Where obviously, if you're learning via reading, watching videos that are out there, then you're getting a different and a wider, broad of knowledge. But obviously, that is the downfall of that. You are probably, which I think I am, you don't have as much confidence because you're not 100% sure you're doing it right. Where if someone's there saying, do it like this is how I do it, and it works, and they're there to support you, then I suppose, yeah, it works in that favour. And so I get that. But it's up to you however you want to do it. If you've got the money to go spend on a course and getting a mentor, go for it. I definitely will, I think, at some point. If I had the money to go and get a mentor and to learn, well, not necessarily learn trading, but just to get a mentor to be able to tell me, you know, give me some pointers and try and advise what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, 100% I'm going to look at that, especially in the near future, depending on money situation. Obviously, as you know, I'm moving house still, waiting for everything to go through, but it's definitely something I'd look at in the future. So I'm not writing it off at all. I'm just trying to find the best and easiest and not cheapest, but cheapest way of doing Forex without actually having to invest loads and loads of money. So yeah, that's where we are for the week. That's where we are from last week. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'm trying to keep them as good as possible. Tutorial Tuesday I missed again because I'm just busy. So by the time I record the videos and by the time I edit them and stuff, time just gets away from me, especially because I'm trying to focus so much on like learning. It is hard to then take my time away from that to do these videos. But it's good because it allows me to go back over the stuff I've learned. So it's like cementing the knowledge that I've learned. So it is good. So I will get back onto them this week. So you can check that out on Tuesday. As I said before, go check my Instagram out. It's at CallumFX_, something like that. Or Callum_FX. I don't know. I'll put it below so you can go check it out. And like I say, that's where I'll be posting when I enter trades, when a trade takes profit or hits stop loss, and giving updates on them as well. And then also, guys, please subscribe and like, because and leave comments, advice, whatever, because liking and subscribing and whatever interaction is a proper confidence booster. So if you've got this far in the video, which I'm sure most of you and no one has, go subscribe and like, because it is massive, and hopefully you can all enjoy watching as I learn Forex trading and as we get bigger and bigger along the way. But yeah, I also did things about actually. I know I mentioned before about obviously getting a funded account or doing a funded account soon, but I do feel that I'm not 100% there yet. So I definitely think maybe at some point in the new year, but definitely not before. I'm not ready yet to take that jump because I don't want to be throwing any money away at all. Like I said, this is the idea of showing you guys we're going from absolutely nothing, in terms of money and education, really, or knowledge and experience, to trying to get somewhere. So as I'm saying, it's very much trying to make sure I'm 100% confident, or as confident as can be, and my knowledge before then jumping into a funded account, which then I can obviously push out, get payouts, etc., with that. So yeah, it's definitely something I'm still going to do, just not yet. I need to carry on learning. I need to start doing my properly testing strategies, and also documenting everything down, journaling everything that's going on, so that I can also always look back. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the videos and give me some advice what you want to see. I'll try and do anything if there is any, and then I'll see you next Sunday for another update on how this week's gone. But like I said, check Instagram out, check out Baby Pips, which I will have a look. I will add below, and then also like and subscribe. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you in the next.